Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora G. So today I'll be showing you 5 easy Dollar Tree DIYs that you can do. Anyone can do. Alright, so stay through to the end because I saved the best for last. For DIY number 1, I'll be using these cherubs, they call them. I actually got them from the Dollar Tree as well, and also the 2 cracked glasses which I'll be using. First things first, I went ahead and spray painted the cherubs, and I'll be doing some kind of a design on the 2 glasses, as you would see, using my hot glue. Alright, so I will use this and some gold leaf or gold paper to actually redesign how I want these glasses to look like. I'll have the description box contain the link to where you can actually purchase the gold leaves. Alright, so that was pretty easy, and you could use hot glue like I am currently doing to do this, or you could use Mod Podge, but that just takes longer to actually dry off. Next up, I'll be using this wooden slab, little wooden sign which I got from the Dollar Tree as well. I'm just painting it white. It was already white, but I wanted it to be completely like pure white, not half white. Alright, so once that was dry, as well as the cherubs, I will go ahead to put them together to create the home decor, Dollar Tree home decor DIY. So just brushing off the excesses of the gold leaf from the glass prior to gluing it on the wooden slab. Just watch as I do this. Okay, so this is what the design looks like. So you could do whatever you want in terms of style or design on this. For me, I was just freestyling, and this is what I decided to do. Some kind of a plant or flower on the vases, and this candle is just a side piece. I decided to just do the same kind of technique on it as well. So I will go ahead and glue them on here. As you can see, I'm just marking where I want them glued and how I want them facing prior to actually gluing them down permanently using my Gorilla Glue. You could also use any strong adhesive of your choosing to do so. And once this is glued down, I will go ahead and put in some candles, and I'll be adorning my bathroom with this as I will go on to show you guys. That's our final look, guys. So I will just show you how I use this in my bathroom. There we go. So what do you think? Please do let me know in the comments section what your thoughts are about this particular DIY, and I would also like to know which of the 5 DIYs was your favorite at the end of this video. I love how this turned out, guys. Like, I personally just love how simple it is and how seamlessly it actually blended with everything else in the bathroom. Because the votives I used were quite big, a little bigger, I used only 2 bird and 4 cherubs. So another alternative would be to use 3 smaller votives and have each one in between each cherub. So as you can see, I had 2 cherubs in the center, but you could do yours differently. So this is just to give you an idea of what you could do with these items from the Dollar Tree. Alright, so we'll move on to our next DIYs, but first do not forget to grab yourself some cherubs from the Dollar Tree and some 2 votives and try this DIY and let me know how it goes for you. Okay, so for our second DIY, Dollar Tree DIY, I got these 2 white horses, or Pegasus as they are called, from the Dollar Tree from the toys section. The children's section actually. So I'll be using these to create some kind of a home decor sculpture, and these are plastic but they're pretty sturdy. Okay, so I also got them alongside the taper candle holder that you see over there and the blue glass, which I'll be putting together to create some kind of a structure for our second DIY. Okay, so first things first, I'm taking off the paper on there because I'll be gluing both ends together using my Gorilla Glue or any strong adhesive of your choosing. Today's video is sponsored by Dozier, a startup that sells affordable scents inspired by luxury fragrances like Tom Ford, Creative Ventus, Yves Saint Laurent, and so on. Alright, they make sure you smell good for less. So make sure to check out your website. Link can be found in the description box below. The luxury fragrance dupes you can get at Walmart for under $50. Alright, so let's get back to our video for today. Okay, so I'll be putting together both glasses using my strong adhesive. I'm also using my hot glue because I want it to instantly glue down while the A6000 glue or Gorilla Glue cures. This way I can go ahead and start painting over it while the glue actually dries off. Okay, so once I had our structure all set, I'll be using this home decor chalk paint in black to actually paint over it. You could also spray paint this if you wanted to, but I will only spray paint the horses using my gold spray paint. Okay, so this is what it looks like once it was all spray painted and dry. Meanwhile, since I'm not spray painting it, I'm painting this by hand, just because this is what I had at hand, and I didn't have like a black spray paint at hand at the time of this video, so why not use what I already have? Okay, so you could use white for this as well, or any other color if you're choosing. I'm just choosing to make this particular DIY black and gold because of course black, white, and gold are timeless. Those would be the three colors that would be the major color theme for all the 5 DIYs I'll be showing you today. Okay guys, this is it all done and dry now. I will go ahead to put them together. So I'll have our Pegasus all standing upright on the side of our candle holder, as this is supposed to be some sort of candle holder sculpture. So using my Gorilla Glue or any other strong adhesive of your choosing, go ahead and glue the horses onto the structure. Okay, so once I made sure of where I wanted them to be, I went ahead and had them glued down and allowed it to stay put overnight so it doesn't move. So that's basically it, and I'll go ahead to show you how I adorn this with some taper candles, and that's how the final look is. Once again, please do let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are about this particular DIY. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this particular DIY as well. I love how simple it is and just pretty much straight to the point. Horses are elegant. Now on to our next DIY. DIY number 3 is a very simple and easy one as well, just like the rest of them. So like I said, all 5 DIYs today are very easy, less messy, straight to the point, and in no time you have something going. So I'll be using these 3 Buddha structures as well as the 3 cubes, wooden cubes, which I got from the Dollar Tree. And first things first, I'll be spray painting the Buddha structures white. For the blocks, the wooden blocks, which are also from the Dollar Tree, I'll be painting them black. And the theme for this particular one would be black, white, and of course some gold, like I already mentioned from the start of this video. But first, we are at that point, guys. If you are familiar with this channel, you already know what's coming. So guys, if you've watched right up to this point, I would love it if you can comment Dollar Tree in the comment section and show your girls some love, okay? Happy New Year once again, and thank you for coming back to my channel. Alright, so I'll be using this gold tape which I got from Amazon. I'll have that linked down below. I'll have that around the blocks just to give it, some additional flair. As you can see, that really transformed the boxes. So of course I'm not making it look like a gift box. I will just be doing one round on the square blocks and leave them as is. So it's gonna look exactly like this. I'll go ahead and do the same for the other two. There we go. And now that we have all three boxes looking like engagement ring boxes, I'll go ahead to place our Buddha structures, which are now dry. In case you didn't notice, each of these structures represents something. I don't know if you've heard of see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. That's exactly what they represent, and that is why I love them so much. So I'll go ahead and glue them on the wooden blocks using my E6000 glue as well as my hot glue for instant drying. This one says see no evil, or what it signifies basically. There we go. I'll go ahead and glue on our speak no evil. These are very interesting and basic rules I believe these statues actually represent, and like I said, that is why I love them so much. And lastly, hear no evil. Especially in a world today where we're bombarded with so much noise. Alright, this is a good reminder. And I got them from the Dollar Tree for $1.50 each. Very similar to our very first DIY, as you can see on the screen. They're not the same kind of structures, but the whole idea of using the little cherubs and then the little Buddhas. And that's basically it. We're done. This is what it looks like, and I just love how simple this looks and how it also fits perfectly into my overall home aesthetics. What do you think? Please do let me know again in the comment section what your thoughts are about this particular DIY, and overall which of the 5 Dollar Tree DIYs was your favorite. Our next DIY is very similar to this one, but I personally feel is my favorite because it looked a little bit more elevated, or elevated version of this one. So we're gonna go on to that one, and you let me know at the end of the videos which one was your absolute favorite. Okay, so for DIY number 4, I'll be using this wooden slab, Life is Better with Friends from the Dollar Tree, and 2 of these taper candle holders as well from the Dollar Tree, of course, and 3 more Buddha structures, which I'll be using a different technique on them this time around. So of course, I already said what this symbols are, what they stand for, basically with the actions they're emulating. This time around I'll be spray painting them gold. You could do silver, black, whatever color of you're choosing. And then for the taper candles, I will paint them white, and then the wooden slab, I will paint that black. So this is going to be a typical black, gold and white home decor. So I'm using my white chalk paint to paint the taper candle holders, but you could use spray paint if you wanted to. So this is what the Buddha structures looks like, spray painted gold this time around, and those are the taper candles all dry, and our wooden slab is all dry as well. So this is a very quick DIY. Once you have all your items painted and dry, you go ahead to glue them onto the slab, very similar to our very first DIY in this video. So I'll go ahead and have them glued with each Buddha structure separated by a taper candle holder. Just watch as I do this. Prior to doing this, I already marked exactly where I want each structure to be placed, because once I have this glued, I do not want to be moving them around because that's just going to make it messy. Okay, so that's basically it. I have the taper candles as well, all glued onto the slab, and that should create one full structure. So once I had that all glued, I let it set aside to dry properly, and I'll show you what the final look is like. This is what it looked like once I had it all set with candles. What do you think? I love how these turned out, guys. This is my absolute favorite of all 5 of them today, but it doesn't have to be your favorite because I say so, okay? So do let me know in the comment section which one was your favorite. These you can use in a home office, on a dining table. You can use it on a console table like I just did right now. You can use it anywhere in your home for as a decorative piece. So I love the idea of a candle holder that also doubles up as a sculpture. So that is why these DIYs actually stand up to me, and especially the fact that they're so easy to do. Alright, so that's basically it for DIY number 4. Very straight to the point, easy peasy. You could also do the same idea without the Buddha structures, but instead use the cherubs that I used in DIY number 1 to actually divide the candle holders, and that will look just as good. Alright, so it's up to you. You can play around with them as you please. Okay guys, we're going to round this up and we're going to go right now to our final DIY for today, DIY number 5. Let's carry on. Okay, so for our last and final DIY, I'll be using this beautiful slab with this beautiful quote from the Dollar Tree as well. And I just really love the quote on there. So yeah, we want to laugh some, live a lot, and love a lot. And also these 2 beautiful birds from the Dollar Tree, ceramic birds, and this small clay pot, terracotta pot as well from the Dollar Tree. So of course it is similar ideas, it's a similar idea to the first 4 that we already did, but just a little bit different. And this will tie very well into a home office or on a kid study table, or study table for an adult, university, that's whatever the space is. Okay, you'll see how this turns out. So first things first, I'll be spray painting the terracotta pot and the wooden slab black with my black spray paint, and then I'll have this spray painted gold. Okay, so this is what the final look is for the terracotta pot that I had glued onto a wooden slab. And next thing, I'll be putting the gold birds next to the terracotta pot. The pot is supposed to be some kind of a pen or pencil holder or crayon holder, but you could also double up or use it as a marker holder, or a pot plant or a plant pot, and have some kind of full greenery in it, or an actual greenery in it as well if you wanted to. Alright, so for the purpose of this DIY and demonstration, I will be showing you how I chose to use this at the end of this video. So I have that all glued onto the wooden slab, and that's it. That's basically it. It's all done. I'll let it set aside and dry properly, and once it was done, I went ahead to use some gold tape at the base of the wooden slab just to add it and give it some flair, just so it's not too black, and also that the gold ties in with the birds. And that's it. So this is what it looked like once it was all done. So like I had said, I basically filled this up with my pens from my home office, and we'll be using this as a decorative piece in my home office, as well as where I'll be placing my crayons and my pens. Please do let me know in the comment section which of these 5 DIYs were your absolute favorite, guys. I really did enjoy showing you all these DIYs today. If you did enjoy these DIYs, please do not forget to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss a thing. In the meantime, always remember to be your fun self and have a great rest of the year. Happy New Year!